What's going on, everybody? Kenny Bomb is in the building, and we finally got a look at the actual gameplay in EA UFC 5. Not only that, today we're going to be comparing that gameplay to EA UFC 4. And I gotta say this, while there definitely are some pros, we might be looking at some cons as well. So we gotta talk about it. But first, if you're excited for EA UFC 5 and you wanna see content keep getting pushed out on this channel, drop a like on this video. But don't forget to smash that subscribe button because this will be your new favorite spot for everything EA UFC 5. And I'm taking all fades once this game comes out. So let's get to that.
Run, boy, they coming on.
So today we're going to be taking a look at some footage from Liam Healy 16, who stacked these videos up so we can see both games side to side. So first off, I gotta say, after looking at this video a few times, I think the game overall is going to look great. But let's look at it compared to EA UFC 4. So if you can't tell already, on the top we have EA UFC 5, bottom we have EA UFC 4. So one thing I notice here is, of course, the stoppage. We see Alexander Volkanovski just throwing those punches at Max Holloway, and you can see when it cuts out. There's like a break-in animation where it zooms in and zooms back out. We can tell that's where the fight ends. Now here's the con in EA UFC 5. You can see the fact that he can keep punching after the knockout happens, but watch Max Holloway. Even though he's out, his hands stay up and he's still alert. Now that is a TKO, but let's look at EA UFC 4. Let's watch when he goes out in EA UFC 4. The punching stops. You can't punch him anymore, but he is laid out and you can tell he's knocked out. And I think that's a good touch. Now, what I would have liked to see, now this is brutal. Trust me, I know. But I would like to see Max Holloway laid out once that knockout animation happens, where he's not even holding his hands up anymore and you can still keep punching him. That's what happens in UFC, y'all. I know it's brutal, but that's what happens in UFC. But if you look here, he's still alert after that knockout animation happens, and then you got Herb Dean jumping on to knock him off. So here's what I wanted to see. If you look at EA UFC 4, I wish it was kind of like a combination between these two. Let him lay out just like that, but let you keep punching him. As far as the animations, I think the animations look great. The punches do look a bit more springy. I don't know if y'all understand what I mean there, but like when kind of like Sock'em robots, I don't know. It is smooth and it does flow well, but the punches look a lot more springy in UFC 5. Which they do look more stiff in EA UFC 4. I think that is it. So the punches do look more stiff in UFC 4. They look a lot looser in UFC 5, which is a good thing. So overall, when it comes to looks, EA UFC 5 definitely does look better. I think the animations look a lot smoother. Just some things I do think needs to be tweaked. But if you look at the ground there, you can see the blood popping up as he's punching him. So the blood is going to stay in the mat, and this thing is going to get messy. So here it is full screen, and again, I think it looks beautiful, y'all. I think we're going to be getting a really good upgrade with UFC 5, and I'm just really excited about that because I didn't get to spend a lot of time with UFC 4 because I just really didn't like a lot about that game. I didn't like the whole vibe and feel in it, so I'm excited to finally get another UFC game that I can play and really enjoy. I love to see that blood popping up over there too, y'all. I'm just into the brutality. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section. Some more information did come out about this game as well. Some information on the career mode, the submission system. So we'll definitely have to come back and break that down. Drop a like on this video if you guys want to see that. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button so you don't miss the next video on EA UFC 5. Bomb Squad. Let's get to that.